welcome to my vlog channel. My name is Esmé Meester. I am 19 years old, turning 20 in May. I'm currently studying at NHL Stenden in Leeuwarden, the Netherlands, and I am studying to become a teacher of English. Now I am in Manchester. So let me explain. I'm here because I'm on a layover. I have an 18-hour layover from my first flight to the second flight. My first flight was from Amsterdam to here, to Manchester. Tomorrow, I will be going from Manchester to New York. And in New York, I'm going to start a journey of 3 months traveling the United States. And I'm going to be visiting 7 cities that I've already picked. The cities are New York City, Washington, D.C., Orlando, Houston, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Tempe or Phoenix, Arizona, the Phoenix region. I'm going there to really indulge myself in American culture and American language, and just to see what the people are like, what the everyday life looks like in America. And I want that because I want to be able to really give my students something that I have experienced and show them not just what's in the books or what's in the movies, but also how I experienced this country. Now, I've already told you I am in Manchester right now. Today was the day I said goodbye to my family, my dad and my 2 brothers, my boyfriend, and my mother-in-law. So today is the first day of my big adventure. Although in the UK, I think it's the beginning of one big adventure. And then one more thing I really need to show you is my roommate, Jack. This is Jack. He has been hopping by my room every few minutes just to check in. And so far I've really liked having him as a roommate. He's a really easygoing guy, so that's great. And yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to tell you for today. Tomorrow I'm going to be picking up where I left off. Just not in Manchester, but in New York. So you'll see me in the next clip. I'm back. This time, as promised, from New York City. I am in bed right now at my Airbnb. Today was a super hectic day. I got up at 7 a.m. British time, which is 1 a.m. New York time. And I am exhausted. It is currently about 9 p.m. here, and today was a long day. I've been traveling all day and in total for about 14 hours, so no wonder I'm exhausted. And tomorrow is going to be a day of just exploring the neighborhood, maybe going into the city for a little bit, settling some things for the rest of the trip, like I need an American SIM card so I can call and text a little bit more easily from here, and just get some groceries and just kind of get everything going. So I'll update you on that tomorrow. Bye. Day 3. Hi. I'm back again. Someone is looking at me through my window, but I'm just gonna have to get used to people seeing me vlog because I want to be able to vlog out on the streets as well. But I just wanted to update you on what I've been up to so far today. Uh, don't you just love that, New York? So yeah, I went out this morning. Jet lag is present, but not too bad though, so I'm pretty okay with how all that is going. I'm just really confused with the time all the time. It's just, I feel like it is nearly dinner time right now, and it is literally 1:30 p.m. So that's just a new rhythm I'm gonna have to adjust to, and that'll just take a few days. But I went out this morning and I got some groceries and I explored the neighborhood for a little bit, and I just wanted to see what everything looked like here. And so far I can really tell this is America. People have no shame here. It's so funny. People are just out on the streets singing, dancing. It's so funny. Honestly, I feel right at home here. Tomorrow I'm going to go to Bronx Zoo with my dad's girlfriend's son and his friends. He is in New York as well, just coincidence, but he's here as well, so that's super fun. I'll probably vlog a little bit there and just show you what everything looks like there, and that will be the first time I head off to city center in New York. So I'm super curious about that. For now, I'm just going to sit in my Airbnb, maybe just start working on my vlogs a little bit, do some research for my poetry assignment that I'm going to do here. So that's what I'm up to today, and I'll update you on the rest of this tomorrow. Hi. Today is Wednesday, and today has been a busy day. I woke up at 9, and then I was headed out to meet my stepbrother in the city center at 11:30, so I left here at 10:15. That was quite a ride already. It was an hour from here to Times Square, which is where we met. Times Square was insane. I'm so overwhelmed still. I took a video walking towards it and already like seeing the billboards and just all the big things that you can see there. So in that clip you can see perfectly how impressed I was and what I loved so much about it. So insert clip here. I'm super close to Times Square right now. It's snowing here. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. I'm obsessed. So that was very overwhelming for me. I loved it, and I'm definitely going back this week just to look at it again. Maybe look at it at night, because I've seen it during the day now, but I would also love to see it at night. What else? We went to the zoo today, and it was snowing in New York. Yesterday it was super sunny and it was quite warm even, but it was snowing, and not just a little bit, but like for hours. So everything was covered in snow, and it was so cold at the zoo, but we had a good time. And I took some videos there, just of some nice birds and some screaming seals. So I'll insert those right here. the dawn's holy light. So now you've seen a compilation of what my visit to the zoo was like. It was a great afternoon, honestly. And then after we left the zoo, we just went to get some KFC. And I just got on the train and headed home because I'm exhausted. It was a long day and I'm still kind of getting used to the difference in time, just a little bit of a jet lag still. So tomorrow is going to be great weather. When I checked this morning, it said it was going to be 12 degrees Celsius with sun, which is the complete opposite from what we had today. So I'm just going to check the weather again. And I think tomorrow I'm going to go to Ellis Island, Statue of Liberty, maybe visit the 9/11 Memorial, just things in that area. So I'm just gonna go and plan that right now, and then I will be back tomorrow. And I'm back again. Hi. Again, today's Thursday. Today was a day of a lot of walking. The weather was great. It was about 13 degrees Celsius, so that's pretty okay. And what did I do today? First, the plan was to go to the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island, 9/11 Memorial, things like that. But then when I looked at the weather for tomorrow, it said that the sky wasn't going to be as clear. So I thought it would be a better plan to do all the things with views first. So that was the Empire State Building, the top of the rock, and that was it basically. So I just wanted to do those things first, since today the sky was super clear, and it was so breathtaking. The Empire State Building, I went on this afternoon, and the sky, like I said, was super clear. I could see everything. It was so gorgeous, and I took a few videos, so I'll just insert one of those videos right here.
Like locking down is frightening.
So that was the Empire State Building. I was on top of there for about 30 minutes, I think 30 to 45 minutes. And I couldn't get enough of the views. Wrote some poetry on there for my assignment, so that was a really, really good experience. I really liked that. And then I wanted to walk from the Empire State Building to Rockefeller Center. And on the way there, I passed the Public Library of New York. Now, I didn't really read anything about this, or just knew it was there in the first place. So, me being a book lover, I thought I'd just run in, which was a great idea. It was so beautiful on the inside. There was an exposition about LGBTQ rights and laws and just public acceptance in general, which was really interesting. There were many pictures and just some great stories to read, so that was really, really nice as well. I really enjoyed that, and I just sat in the library for a bit, the silent part, and I wrote some poetry there. So yeah, that was very nice as well. I had a really good time there. I took a video there as well, just of a few of the books in the room where people were working. So there were many, many more books, just not in the room that I was in. So I'll just insert that video right here. So that was really great. And then after that, I just went on to Rockefeller Center and I got my city pass that I just scanned and I could enter a time that I wanted to go up. And since I'd already seen everything in daylight on the Empire State Building, I decided to go onto the top of the rock at night just to see everything in its full night glory, which was a fantastic idea. I've really enjoyed seeing all that. It was just, the city is so lively during the day, and then at night, nothing changes. It's still just as lively, and you can see the cars, and you can see all the buildings, and just the planes in the air. It was so, I don't even have words. It was so cool, and no video will ever do justice to really show what it was like in real life. It was so cool. So I'll just insert a clip of that right here. Like I said, no video will ever do justice to how pretty it was in real life. So yeah, I just got home and I'm going to make some tea now and just watch one episode of a series I'm watching and go to sleep. Tomorrow I'm going to do everything that was originally the plan for the day. So Ellis Island, Statue of Liberty, 9/11 Memorial, Brooklyn Bridge. So in the next clip, you'll see some footage of that. Hello, once again. I really feel like I should start my segments a different way because this is getting old already. So I'll probably just say the day that we're at the beginning of this clip. Or any clip to come, really. So short recap of today. Today didn't really go as planned, which is fine, because that's the reason why I saw a lot of cool things I otherwise wouldn't have seen. I'm talking about the 9/11 Memorial Museum. So, originally the plan wasn't to also go into the museum. Now, by coincidence, I met a girl there. Her name is Christina, and we met 5 years ago when I was in an exchange program of my secondary school. So we hadn't seen each other for 5 years, and then I walked into the building and I looked into her eyes and she looked into my eyes. And we just instantly recognized each other, and it was so funny. So we spent the afternoon together, which was really fun. She had a friend with her. So we went into the museum together. So that was fun. And it was nice seeing her again. And now for the museum. I'm so glad I went in because Christina said that the museum from the inside was really impressive and that it would be a waste not to go. So I thought, let's just go in and see if it was worth it. Well, it was worth it. It was so bizarre and yet so beautiful. And I was on the verge of tears for a few times. And that was just because of the moving stories and there was this transcript of a voicemail that a husband left for his wife. He was on one of the planes, just saying how much he loved her and that he wouldn't ever want her to not be happy, and that she had to pass it on to his family. And it makes me emotional again. It was such a wonderful museum, and it just makes you realize how soon and how fast everything can change in life. And I feel like that was an insight that I didn't really prepare for today. So yeah, I got out of the museum and I was just full, emotionally full, and that was okay. So yeah, right after I got on the train and I went to one of the ferry places where you can get onto a ferry and go around the Statue of Liberty and just all the things there. And it said that the last ferry went at 2:30. At that point it was 5:30. So I missed it only by 3 hours. So I'm going back there, I think tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be pretty warm and, well, maybe some rain, but not too much. So, and then Sunday is going to be cold. So I think Sunday is going to be the day I'm going to the Museum of Modern Art. So tomorrow we're gonna take another shot at the ferry and just see how that is. Hopefully the weather is good, and if not, we'll see. How bad could it possibly be? So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. And like I said, today was a really emotional day, and I'm gonna need some time to process everything that I saw. And I already wrote some poetry, and it's just gonna take some time for all that to sink in and to really feel at peace again. So I'm just gonna take a shower right now and probably just lie in bed, overthink everything like I always do, and I'll be back tomorrow in the next video. Friday, February 23rd. So today I did what I wanted to do yesterday, which is take the ferry to the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. And I also saw Governor's Island and New Jersey, which was on the other side of the Hudson River, which is another state, for those that don't know, because New York is the city, but also the state that it's in. And then you have New Jersey, which is also a state, but it's on the other side of the Hudson River. So I saw that, and I just took some clips of the Statue of Liberty, and I'll just show you one right here, because I could explain what it looked like, but you're better off just seeing it. It was a really, really cool experience. So there we go. So as you could see, that was very pretty. I really liked it. And I'd do it again in a heartbeat, because you see so many pictures. That's the thing. For the Statue of Liberty, you have so many expectations because she's everywhere. She's in all the travel guides. She's in every flyer, every picture you see that concerns New York. So she's just everywhere, and that really causes high expectations. But they have been exceeded. I loved seeing it in real life, and it was just such a fun experience to see the picture there, like right in front of you, right in front of your eyes. So that was really fun. And then when I got off the boat, I got to Starbucks and I just ate and drank something. And then I went to the Museum of Natural History. I wasn't planning on going, but since I had some time to spare, I figured, you know, it was already pretty late. It was 2:30 p.m. But I figured it's better to go and see half than to not go at all. So I went to the museum and I ended up seeing more than half of it, which was good. Also the huge dinosaur skeleton, which was insane. Really, to think that those things lived on this planet, like, that's insane. I can't imagine. I'm glad I wasn't there for it, just to say the least. I'm so freaked out by how big they are and how, like, what impact they had on nature. So that was also a really good experience, and the museum in itself was really fantastic. There were so many different things that you wouldn't necessarily think of to be of natural importance, so to speak. So they had a section, for example, with Asian peoples, ancient Asian peoples, and that was really not what I expected to see, but it was a really educational part of the museum, so I really enjoyed looking at that as well. So yeah, I took a video of the big dinosaur as well, so I'll just show you that right here, and then I'm gonna stop talking again and we're on to the next clip of the day that is to come tomorrow. Whoosh. Sunday, February 24th, coming at ya from Central Park. I'm just on a little evening stroll. It's almost 6 p.m. here, and I just wanted to go for a walk, and I hadn't seen Central Park yet, so I thought, now that it's still kind of not dark outside, I'm just gonna run there and go for a little walk. Got some Starbucks, some tea. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Today I overslept, which caused me to be late at the laundromat. But I went there anyways, and I got my laundry done. And then after I left for the MoMA, I spent about 2.5 to 3 hours there, which was, I mean, it was enough. I could have spent some more time there, but the museum was closing too, so I just decided to head off before they started calling, you know, you gotta leave the building. So I see a skating rink right now. It's super cute. So yeah, this is my first time vlogging in public and I'm a little uncomfortable. So people are coming. I'm just gonna settle down for a second. I'm back. So yeah, I went to the MoMA and I never know what to think of modern art except for that I like it, you know? I don't understand it, but I like it anyway, so I think that's the most important part. You don't necessarily have to understand everything in order to like it. So yeah, that was my schedule for today. I'm just gonna finish my stroll right now and head home, maybe eat something here. Just gotta see when I'm done strolling. Central Park is pretty huge, so just gonna have to see when I'm done walking. So this is it for this week's vlog. I'm going to insert some clips of the MoMA, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
just one more thing. From next week on, I'll promise I'll try to make the vlogs a little shorter, because I am aware that this one is very long. So from next week on, hopefully you'll be watching videos that are at least 10 minutes shorter. Okay, bye!